Next, please. Is this North Queensland? No, this is northwestern Australia. Okay. This is the transmitter, the main one. It has a large building at the base of a central tower, which is 1,100 feet high. That's this beast, and you can see it going up there in the other photograph. And then the other towers are about 1,000 feet high, and they form a 4-kilometre diameter ring. And then around this tower here, you have 1, 2, 3 is just there, it's only just visible. And these are like huge lighting towers that you would see at the Wacker cricket ground. They have at the top very large apparent lamps. Underneath this, I've talked to locals who've been on tours. There's a subterranean section here. This is the powerhouse, by the way. It's a very large power station. Under here, there's about at least 3 or 4 stories. And inside, they said it's like being inside the middle of a giant transistor radio. But the most odd feature is this 100-foot tall, 50-foot diameter tower of Jarrah. And it doesn't have a single metal bolt. All the bolts are made of wood. And the moment I heard that, I said, fuck, it's a Tesla coil. It's a 1969-70 version of Tesla's experiments from the turn of the century. Now, yes, it may well be radiating very long wave frequency signals to submarines, but it also would have the capability to do what Tesla talked about. It's in full view, you can drive right past it, that's the road there. I hired a plane just to fly around it and get a better look. Next, please. That's the main base. And this is the second radio transmitter. It's a typical big HF radio system, probably an over-the-horizon radar test bed, somewhat like has been erected at Laverton. Next, please. Here's another view of the main transmitter, base and tower. You can see the other huge towers, and they form a cement ring around this beast, and there's an inner ring, 2 inner rings in fact, and then there's these funny towers. Next, please. Okay, Laverton, this is the construction phase. Just outside of Laverton, there is an over-the-horizon quote radar system which was developed by Australia. It's a unique Australian scientific development. Telecom have been involved in it, and there have been problems with the software. That's what you've read in the paper. Very interesting that there are similar devices in America and in Britain. In America, they're American developments, and surprise, surprise, there's been problems with the software, so they're not fully operational. You go to this thing though, just out of Laverton, and now you'll find there's this whole aerial receiver system that's actually pointed at northwestern China over the 80-mile peak, which is the same direction. I'm told by the guys who work there, there's a huge village there with accommodation for about 300 people. It's got its own airstrip, its own bitumen road to Laverton, and its own security. But I was able to see it before the security was fully established, and I knew people who were working there.
M.I.M.M.